Lechance would be a good thing.
Mm.
Yes, we're back in Lechance's house. In reality, after coming into the cold and being cutscened at. So,
An awful lot, yeah.
So here we are in the back of Beyond in Tetsuo's partner, Tetsuo's friend.
And yes, that's...
Canada.
I didn't realise that was the joke you were going for.
Oh yeah, Tetsuo Canada.
Yes, last time we were in the bathroom. If it's dark, just recommended to use a flashlight or lantern.
No, I'm going to look at my notebook because I pressed the wrong button.
You could also check that there's no house light. Oh, did we turn it on last time, maybe?
Oh, hey.
House light.
Good idea. Holy cupboards. Okay.
So yes.
I don't know what I expected, honestly.
Yeah. Last time we finished Susannes' diary. You can look around while I talk. And yes, she was talking about how you open Gilles' safe. And I'm assuming we'll look around first.
Left? Hey!
There's upper cupboards too. Still not even a dial tone.
Oh, my bottle though.
We got a water bottle. They're very high.
Again, I don't know what I was expecting. These are exactly the sorts of things you find in cupboards. It was a bit strange going through this stuff. But,
Yeah.
Bread. Potatoes.
Also, because like I said, I still find this house design kind of strange. Or it's like, it's sort of shack-like and then you live in the roof. Steak.
The pot was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked. It's likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped. What a waste. Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
Oh, it's a jigsaw.
You could always
That's
solve
outside,
it.
isn't it?
Yes.
I meant to pull my torch off, but I saw the light at the same time. Painkiller. Yes. Brushes in the sink. Looks like they were repainting the whole house.
Yeah.
There's another tap there. Nothing in the cupboards. Now, I remember in this the sort of cutscene we just had that she accessed something under the floorboards. It's not letting us do that, so that's okay. But I kind of thought it would, to be honest.
Also, do you want to take a picture of Giselle and see if it appears in the book?
Can do.
The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen its share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away.
One of the things you figure out as you sort of try and mess around with the game and what it wants from you is that there's pictures it always tells you to take, and then there's just you can take any of the pictures you want, and it'll decide some of them are important enough to go in the book.
Okay. What I kind of want to do.
Oh, do you want it from the other side?
Yeah.
thinking, do we have that?
He's got footprints on it again.
Yes, I think they're there.
Caribou.
Yeah. You want this shot?
Oh yeah, you can see her terrified face. Lovely.
It's a little grim and sad.
I suppose since we're here, we'll pop around the other side. Right, let's get back in. Oops, I picked up a log. Should melt like a near death.
Ah, moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box. The general store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown.
Yeah. Is it Che or Che? Che Lechance changes hands. Founded by Bertrand Lechance more than 20 years ago, the general store, better known as Chez Lechance, is one of Maniston's economic mainstays. Since the passing of its aged owner, however, business wasn't as blooming as it once was. Blooming? Should that be booming? Gilles Lechance, inheritor of the humble establishment, had no choice but to sell everything to William Hamilton, the rich and famous businessman who sparked a major controversy last year when he announced the reopening and expansion of his copper mine. As of now, operations at the general store are expected to remain unchanged despite the change of hands. Gilles Lechance still helms the register. Register.
You can see a picture of it there, yeah. Cool.
It felt like old people were all these walls could see for years. The Lechances could hardly be blamed for wanting to freshen things up a bit.
Bertram Lechance, and then his date of birth, I take it?
What a mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable. Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lechances had just moved in.
Looks like they didn't look like the look of this place, and we have
restore the room to its charm.
which we've heard before.
Box full of Harlequin novels. Oh, Polaroid film. I was wondering if like 30 was the amount we always had.
Many boxes.
What, just for the whole thing? Yeah, that wouldn't be much.
Summoned his detective training to quickly figure that the Lechances had just moved in.
That's just going to be
A nice white coat
Yeah,
would
same thing.
restore the room to its charm of olden days.
It's cigarettes in the box.
Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love.
Oh, this is just the novels. Oh, okay.
The cross looked after a marriage's well-being and served as a motivator to uphold the priest's sermons calling for more little worshippers on one hand and cautioning against guilty pleasures on the other. Indeed, the Lechances were still part of the God-fearing generation. Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
I don't believe you, Carl. I've never seen a safe like that.
Suzannes Diary tells us how we find out. It's the...
I know it's the name.
And then the 3 number carved into his pendant, I think she said, which we don't have.
I was kind of expecting that to be like... there? But it ain't. It's not like on them. Or I thought it might be like in the hidden area, but it's not there either.
We'll just have to look around more. I think we've seen everything in the house. Doors.
Problem is I have to get back to the car as well. Because we left it and kind of went round, which was a mistake. We shouldn't have.
Wait. Oh, does it spawn it when you reload the game? I suppose. It's a little...
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Little spooky, yeah. Take it out camera.
The crossbow bolt stuck into the wooden stairs reminded Carl of the arrow that was said to have hit Achilles' heel. But who was the intended Achilles this time?
And did they intend to Achilles them or not? Seems I don't know how much to do things like... Oh, hello. I don't know how much to do things like follow the caribou.
Because the photos do show the footprints going in certain directions, you know.
Damn it, I'll never get those shortcuts right, it feels like.
I'm sorry. Are you wanting to read some journal entries or something?
That window had seemingly been left open for a while, Carl thought.
Yeah.
Given the punishing weather, it couldn't have been intentional.
I feel like I should be able to find this pendant, but never mind. Oh, that's actually a different thing entirely.
Yeah, it's a little awkward because you need to go through like each section to check that it's been updated.
Yeah. Didn't think I'd be able to do that, but okay. Oh right, you can still actually do that and then it's right stick to do the rest, so we've read that.
Yeah, we read the Mind's Great Spirit, read that. Don't think we read that very bottom paragraph.
Knock yourself out.
I was here to investigate some window smashes and I ended up with a dead body on my hands. Hamilton was murdered. I need to shed some light on this. What an upgrade. What?
Curious way of putting it.
And we read that and all of that. We haven't read either of those.
Haven't we? Oh, in the box I found a state of fair no less. Hamilton wanted to expose some shady activity by enemies of democracy. I still need to figure out why the hell this message ended up in the doctor's hands. And we have the reckless driver was definitely a fugitive running from the scene of their crime, still covered in Hamilton's blood. What a mess.
Indeed. If you zoom in... we've read that. We've read that. We've read that.
Caribou footprints?
Yeah. The general store manager's wife, Giselle Lechance, frozen. What freezer is behind all this? And that's the photo you took.
For what it's worth, a vision told me that things weren't going so well between the Lechances. They were hiding many things from each other deep, deep down. The woman's diary speaks volumes about that. She even reveals the secrets within her husband's safe. Many screams and secrets between them. It's also nice that it gives you a sort of scope of how big the case is going to be.
I think we read all of this, these 2 pages. Or maybe not.
I think we read everything. Actually, I'm not sure we read that either.
We read the envelope bit.
Did we?
Yes.
I'm not sure we read that bit, though.
I'm not sure about the bottom bit, no.
Is getting rid of the murder weapon by putting it in a mailbox really the best way? There most likely won't be any prints on it. I would have paid to see the postman's face when he found the thing, though.
Another envelope addressed to Vor from the Secret Service. There's a key inside. The killer must not have known it was there, or they would have taken it. I'm one step ahead of them. Investigative hypothesis. I can easily trace back the chain of events. Hamilton wants to send a very confidential denunciation letter to the Secret Service in Ottawa.
You know, when you denounce someone.
Okay. He's planning on sending the letter inside of a locked box and to send the key separately. It's cumbersome, but he's doing what he can. But something throws him off while he's in a hurry. He locks everything and mails the key, but the box somehow ends up in his killer's hands.
And then we've read that bit.
Yes.
Which means we might not get these in the right order. Lechance went to the doctors. Now we need to know if the doctor saw Gilles. I know how to lead the perfect investigation.
That's sort of where we need to go next, I guess.
That's our next clue, certainly.
Yeah.
And then this is the new one.
The hunt. A strange hunt is underway in the village, and the crossbow bolts left behind are disturbing to say the least. They seem to glow, as if they were constantly being heated by fire, without that fire spreading from where it was stuck. How is this possible? And that's at the Lechance house.
That's what happens when you go to the next page. But it's introduced new characters, so we now have Giselle, the female Maniston, only 25 and a housewife. The woman had only one episode of bad luck in her life, so it seems, meeting Gilles Lechance and marrying him. Surely that's 2. Since then, disappointments piled up. She is the brain in the couple. Poor Gilles can't even remember a 3-digit combination. Well, there's a letter as well, to be fair. She turned to ice while waiting for her husband by the window. It's awful. Oops,
Yes,
that's
the
a
no
section.
Jill one.
It's because I went forward a section by accident.
Okay.
But no, it doesn't look like there is a Gilles.
Okay.
And then we have photos. And that's it. All caught up.
Same as the pendant. Do you want me to just tell you where I think it is?
Yes, tell me where you think the pendant is. That's fine.
I think it was in the mailbox because we didn't come the normal way into the house, so we came through the back.
Luckily, our car followed us, which they do in real life.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it in the distance.
Well, I can't. Oh, yeah, there it is.
And yes, I think that was just exploring.
It's a letter for Gilles.
To Mr. Gilles Lechance in South Manistan. Dear Mr. Lechance, we have carefully taken note of your complaint regarding the collapse of a natural cave on your property. However, given the absence of any actual damage or injury, we cannot move forward with this investigation. The natural cave cannot be considered a personal belonging. Furthermore, your claims regarding the landslides caused by the work in the new DC Inc. mine seem outlandish, as the mine is miles away from your property. Also, it is imperative that you secure your property, as you would be held accountable for any injuries caused by the steep terrain. This is where Crying Wolf leads you. Sincerely, Pierre Valjean, Register, Sutre de Quebec, I guess. Maybe
On my map? Yes.
we could drive back to the general store and have a look around.
I suppose I could.
So I don't think you do have to reverse because it's a full loop, but you could do it this way.
Oh, am I going to Austin Powers it?
It doesn't do a beep 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 for the reverse.
It's only a bigger pan, I suppose it wouldn't. That we've missed anything.
No. I was worried you would crash there.
Yes, there's not much. Go left from here. Ah, that's where the tree is. Fair enough.
Yeah, it sort of forces you to go through the car park at the general store no matter what.
Actually, if we would done it, let's just stop and we can pull up our map.
Oh, we didn't know the chances.
You know, that's not a very good way to look at it. Let's step out. You can't really zoom in, so it's a bit...
No, it's a little awkward.
Right, so we're done at the general store. Badar, was that the doctor? Well, no, it'll be the one that's doctor. Who was Badar? I can't remember.
I don't remember either, no.
I'm quite tempted to go there anyway.
Okay, then come
just
back.
Just because it's next to where we were.
Yeah, and come back for the pendant, I assume, later.
What pendant?
For the safe in the Lechances.
Oh, where is it?
You have to follow the wolf footprints, I think, out behind the general store.
Oh, okay. All the one mystery at once sort of thing going on.
Oh yeah, I suppose that's why it breaks it up into little mysteries in your book. So this is the little chances.
Maybe we can't see more from...
Is he on the other side? Because there's a post box. Nope.
As I can see what they're going for. It's a very sort of deadly premonition. You're actually supposed to sort of take your time and go there slowly.
Treasure map 01.
Okay. I'm sure we could find where that is fairly straightforwardly. We have a letter for Marie, my sweet Marie. May the treasure hunt begin. I have hidden wonderful little things for you to find all over the village. Following my clues, you are holding in your hands the first map. The hunt begins at my place. You are so clever, I'm certain you will find everything. Martin.
And then a giant smiley face. Cute. Oh, has that updated our regular map with the location?
I'm not sure. Let's have a quick squiz. Let's do it from the house.
Oh, it's not a very long drive at least. Bedard's house. It's like a barn or a garage. Some hardware.
A true Catholic always strives to keep lowly temptations at bay. Obviously, Carl thought, someone in this house wasn't doing a good job at upholding the Holy Bible's teachings.
Beer, cigarettes, matches.
Looks like someone had to hide their habits.
Hammer time.
An aging car was parked here. Carl could picture the notary's heavy sedan with a huge back seat large enough to fit the whole family.
I didn't really mean to come to the barn first. I suppose I just sort of went, ooh, what's that? Oh, garage, as you say.
It could be both. Yes, there's a little plots of...
Oh, cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
So is this another one of those games where there's no one around?
I guess. Ooh.
What was even the point of locking your door if everyone hid their key in the same place? Carl was starting to feel like his investigator life lacked challenge.
I'm sure they don't hide them in the same place. They probably hide them like next to their doors. Under the carpet.
The house smelled like incense, the kind that reminds you of the good Lord, of peace.
Ah, there's the light switch to the right. Aha.
Ooh. Well, enough food for rough times. I wonder where that appeared.
It's a proper, like, little pantry. No loose change in the cracks. What? As soon as I think he's still complaining of the cold.
Yes, I think he was.
Religion was very influential throughout Quebec many years ago. Indeed, it was surprising that Carl did not come across a single chapel since arriving here.
How did they draw the sun?
Wait. Hacks? That's not how they work. Yeah, because you need to have... You probably never had one. You're probably slightly too young.
I remember them.
All right, let's just get... You had to have everything joined.
Because yes, you would have done like a line up the right-hand side and to the sun at the top corner.
Exactly. TV's on the other side. You can turn chairs, Carl. I don't know if you knew this.
Good Paul VI, appearing papal. His crooked fingers gave the impression he was about to bestow a miracle.
And yes, I like that we're religious, but we drink a lot of beer. Polaroid.
I need to close these so I can get... Yes.
Attach wire. But we don't
To
have
what?
any.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll figure that out when we find out what's going on. We haven't picked up another bottle yet. Fridge? We can't read the notes on it.
You could have
Steak.
you could steak. Shut the fridge and have another look for me.
Well, but I would take that sausage.
Or can you like crouch and read it from here, maybe? Got matches.
Marie Bedard? Oh yes, because of course the letter was to Marie from Martin. 100% bravo. Is she a kid?
Oh yeah, maybe it's his daughter.
Right, and that's presumably some schoolwork she's written.
Yeah.
And has been marked.
That's quite cute.
Not that young, surely.
And yes, there's the door to the right, but there's also that long dark corridor down there. Oh, this is just the back entrance.
Figured it might be. Oh, there's more stuff.
The perfect cookie-cutter Catholic family, most likely attending church every Sunday.
Bathroom.
Who knew that giraffes thrived in the North Pole? The craze for toys was stupefying.
Oh, right, nappies. Hung out to dry, presumably terry cloth ones.
Have spent her days washing the filth off her kids' diapers.
Yes, because isn't it the whole disposable ones are also a fairly recent invention? You probably want to search for a light.
But I can see these works of art from a future artist. Let's see. Left. Hey! Actually not seeing a light switch.
Yeah, is there a bulb on the ceiling or? Like maybe it literally doesn't have lights and you turn...
Oh, there's a lamp.
Aha. That should help.
No, press the wrong button. I'm going to keep doing that, I'm afraid. Right,
works
so
from
it's
a
the works
future
of art from a
artist.
future artist. Very cute.
That'll be Marie, I'm assuming, yeah.
Jean-Luc Bédard had without a doubt been the closest man in the village to William Hamilton, otherwise known as Uncle Willie.
Marie's diary, page 1. August 16th. I have a diary, just like Mom. Unlike her, though, I don't wear a long face when writing, but I do love to write my thoughts. And about Martin, most of all. I love talking about him. I think he loves me too, just like in Romeo and Juliet. People don't like it when I see him, only because he's a blaze. But just like in the story, nothing can stand in the way of true love. August 18th. I lost appetite. I can't sleep anymore. Every waking hour, intense shivers run through my body. Dad's making me see Dr. Beaupre? With his big hands touching me everywhere, his foul breath exhaling all over my face. Yuck. I'm not sick. I'm in love. I love Martin so much. There's nothing I like better than thinking about us playing together like we always do. I wonder if he found the key I lost the other day. He was pretty sad when I did, because it's for his dad's garden shed, and Martin has always been afraid of him. I think Martin's dad is a bit like Dad's god. The key fell in a burrow next to the shed. Poor Martin, he cried like a baby, but I still love him. I'm assuming we can go.
Does she really? Did she get to the end of Romeo and Juliet? Because she might discover that.
Yeah.
There's more here. This is August 24th. Mom, often cries. Did they say Mom in Canada? They must do. Often cries when she feels lonely. I think there's no reason for her to cry. Mom can be stupid sometimes. Dad works a lot because of that wealthy Englishman buying everything. That's what notaries do. They make sure that people get what they're paying for, basically. It's complicated, but that's how Dad explained it to me. The rich guy doesn't look half as bad as Martin told me he was. When I saw him this morning at Dad's office, he told me, "Call me Uncle Willie." I found that pretty funny. Plus he gave me candy. Okay, it was kind of old and dry, but still candy. I think Dad gets along well with Uncle Willie, because when he's with him, he laughs the same way he does with Father Label. Oh, youth. And then we have September the 22nd. I had to gobble up Dr. Beaupre's horrible medicine. Because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have made it to Christmas, or so he said. I haven't seen Martin in weeks, nor did I go to school for that matter. Dad has been praying beside my bed every morning for a while now, and at bedtime too. Today, he went hunting with Uncle Willie, and he told me to ask God to bless him in my prayers.
Page 3. I think this has to do with the medicine that only the richest of rich can afford. Dad told me he'll be praying for Uncle Willie until the day he dies, and that I should do the same. God, Father Label, and now Uncle Willie. I wonder when Dad finds the time to pray for Santa Claus. And September 28th. How can Mom be so stupid? And she's getting fat too. She cries like a newborn puppy all the time. It's so annoying. I came across Martin today. He seemed pretty thin and maybe kind of dirty. He doesn't look as neat and presentable as Uncle Willie, that's for sure.
Scene.